Good morning, YouTube family. I feel like I've made an incredible disaster of an already pretty much put together space just by wanting to add a few new elements to the living room. Obviously, doing the full painting in this room has completely changed this from being just like a weekend refresh to a full renovation. I cannot just paint white paint for the next couple of days because I have so many other things that I need to progress with, in addition to that the boys are back to school on Wednesday. So I thought I'm going to leave some of this painting for when they are back at school all day coming into next week. So I'm going to start doing like a little bit each day over the next couple of days. That way I'm not spending full like 8+ hour days just rolling white paint. While I already have a complete mess going on of all of the items from the living room into the hallway, I'm going to work on the living room and the hallway kind of side by side right now so that I can tackle both spaces at the same time, just so that I have some like creative things to do in between just rolling the white paint, because rolling white paint takes forever and it's boring. So today I'm going to finish up doing the stars that you saw that I put on the medallion. I'm loving them so far. I did a few coats last night, but I still need to do a couple more touch-ups around the stars there to make sure that it's really white around the stars. And I have put everything from the living room into the hallway. I need to move everything that's in the hallway from the living room out of the hallway so that I can work on the hallway and the living room. Before I get started on anything today, I need to move all of that stuff. But this is what it's looking like in that space right now. Why does it always get worse before it gets better? This is my view from where I'm sitting in the living room. All of the living room is in the hallway.
4 feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway. Out there in the open, just a wishing and a hoping. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway. Took the seat next to mine like you've been there before. I'm befriended in Elysia. I could never stand to lose ya. I get by when you're at my side. I'm befriended in Elysia.
So I moved the pile that's down here, and I left a pile of frames that we have picked up and collected over the past while so we can put a gallery wall on this stairwell. Still need to move all the items that are on this credenza here. And the white board game cabinet has already been sold and it's just waiting to be picked up this week. So I'm moving that out of the way. I'm gonna have it all emptied out today. And Philip.
Do you want to paint the hallway?
No, I don't wanna paint the hallway. We've done this too many times.
Oh, you're gonna paint the hallway?
I don't want to paint the hallway. Okay, we literally have primer on the hallway and we have to paint the hallway. But if you remember, months ago, we went through 8 different colors of blue because we really wanted the hallway to be blue. We wanted a blue element in this space. Well, now we have our blue element and we have to get some actual paint on the walls in here. And Philip is going to finish and work on restoring this stairwell. We love the color's staying the same, but it's been chipping off. The weather was just not right when we painted it and it did not cure. It took days and days to dry. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, in 8 hours we can walk up the staircase because we only have 1 bathroom in this house. And so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge today, painting and working our way up without being able to not access upstairs. So he's sanding off all the spots that are chipping off. He's going to make it look so nice for us and prep it all while I'm moving everything and getting our first coats on this hallway space.
Oh yay! We're painting the hallway again!
Marital problems.
Do you want to paint the hallway? Yeah, I really want to paint the hallway. I'm going crazy now. There's so much paint here. I don't know what to do. I think my wife doesn't like me. What about you?
Oh my goodness. Well, you're doing a great job sanding and getting everything ready.
Yeah, I'm doing real good. Even smooth.
All we can do at this point is laugh at the fact that we have to paint this hallway again. And this will be the last and final time for 10 years that we're painting the hallway. We are just painting the hallway white. We love it white in here. It's far too dark when you put dark all over the wall, which is kind of our worry with the ceiling. We haven't decided whether or not we're going to do the copper or not. So we're going to paint it white, get it ready. And then if we want to do the copper in a couple weeks when we've decided and we can gather enough copper cans, then we can do that. Right. But in the meantime, it's just going to be painted white so it's fresh in here, like the living room, entryway. And then we have just one more small spot on the main floor. And then we can start heading upstairs, which we're really excited about. So that's super fun. If you get that staircase done, we get to start working upstairs. Just keep thinking about that while you're painting today. Good things to come. Good things to come.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me. This old habit's got a grip on me, won't set me free, won't leave me be. I can shake it, I can break it, I can get away from you, you pull me in. I can shake it, I can break it, I can get away from you, you pull me in. You're sweet alone, it is too much for me. You got me on my knees.
So I can make the wall relatively space.
The same space. That looks good though.
And then there's gonna be one more of these, the same, and then I'm gonna go with the next section. I'm playing with it as I go. It would make more sense to map it all out on the wall or on the floor. It never ends up being exactly like that when you put it on the wall, so I'm gonna just play with it as I go. I'm excited. Click order on photos, so we actually have our own photos for this. Oh, I think I really like this so far. Look, babe. Now I need a sideways gold frame.
Wow.
I need a sideways gold frame on that end to fill that little triangle like that. Good? Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then you can look at it.
Oh, honey, that's so dreamy. I can't wait to have actual pictures in just frames.
Chase and Dayton think we need to put the Simpsons photos, family photos in there while we wait for ours to come. Because Chase says this is what the Simpsons have hanging up their stairwell.
They do. They have like a little photo gallery up their wall. It's kind of funny. I don't think it's as styled as this, hon, but it would be funny to put some funny pictures in all of them. But I can't wait to have my family pictures in there. And it would just top this space off. And this space looks good. Oh my.
I'm not going to give you major husband bonus points because this copper colored staircase was your idea.
Yeah.
And I remember back last time when you started painting, you were like, I'm doing it. I'm just going to try it. And I was like, OMG, he's lost his mind. That is not going to look good, but I'm going to let him go with it. And the second you started painting it, I was, I'll just hand you the torch. Best ever. We love it. And we cannot have a white staircase when we live on a small farm like Homestead. There's just no way we would be able to keep a white staircase looking super fresh and white all the time. Not happening. And I didn't want a staircase color that was the same as every other staircase with the white framing with the wood treads. Didn't want that. Didn't want a black staircase. You know, thought about a few other colors that maybe we could do it. Nothing really seemed perfectly us, but this is amazing.
Maybe we can turn the light off, hon, so it's not so yellowy.
Oh, there.
Wow, you really can see the color with the light off now. I love the mixture of the wood tones and the shiny gold with the white. Gives it a very homey, like earthy feel.
It really makes it warmer. When we went to IKEA, my boys love IKEA. And I was like, boys, we need some frames so that we can put them up the wall going up the stairwell. I let them pick a whole bunch of frames. We have, I think, about 6 or so extras here just in case I want to put them somewhere else now. They picked us some great frames, and I was like, I'll just configure whatever ones that they find that they want to bring home. I was like, we need white, we need gold, we need wood. And they went to town, and they did so good, and look at what it turned out to be.
Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more.
I'm not even finished yet, and I am obsessed. I have always wanted an old house with a stairwell that I could do a gallery wall, and this checks all the boxes for me. I agree with Philip. I think the mixture of the wood and the gold and the white was the perfect tones to be able to put in the house. I love that we still have the pop of blue in the hallway, which was my original vision, to have blue somewhere in the hallway. The staircase is just working on getting all of its coats right now, and then we can clear coat it. Can't wait for our family photos to arrive so we can put them in there, because no, we're not going to fill it with Simpsons photos. But that is a really cute idea if you're 12 or 14. This mom's not doing that today. In between having the coats of paint on this staircase drying, putting more coats on, letting it dry, and then doing the clear coat, we're just transitioning like, okay, everyone use the washroom before we do another coat here, and then switching. So I think it's gonna be a late night for us getting this staircase painted, but so worth it. I absolutely love the color. I think it is just absolutely amazing. And we're working on painting all of the white in the living room space. So between the white painting in the hallway and the white painting in the living room space, we have a lot of painting to do over the next, say, 24 hours. I was able to get the wall painted about 3/4 of the way, basically till getting to the door. Then you can really see where the color changes. And of course you can see above where the tin stops. That is the state of the coloring in the upstairs hallway. So we will be so relieved to finish these 2 spaces painted white, work on that one last thing we're gonna do in the kitchen dining room side where we're doing our banquet seating and a few little revamps in that space. And then we're heading upstairs, which we haven't really showed you a lot of upstairs because upstairs is really bad. And so we just wanted to do like the original functions of the house here to make like kitchen, laundry, those kinds of things. Make this house function first before we worried about aesthetics upstairs. But there's so much to do. It's almost overwhelming to even think about, but we are so excited that we are almost at working our way up that staircase. And before we do head upstairs, we will do a house tour showing you how everything has come together on the main floor so you can see the vision that we're gonna carry heading up that space. So I love you. Thank you so much for watching. We really want to say welcome to all of our new YouTube family members. We have gotten so many new subscribers over the past month, and we're just like, it just warms our heart that so many people are following our journey, and we have the best YouTube community ever. So if you're new to our channel, thank you so much for joining. And if you're not new, thank you for always cheering us on. We have lots more to come. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.